A disclosure of the potentially sensitive subject matter covered in this episode of Roll Call can be found in the episode description.
In the southwestern corner of the world of Mirabellis, beneath the third hottest of her suns, lies the Outlands. A hostile territory of outlaws and curses. And yet, among the unforgiving sands, there's mystery, treasure, perhaps most importantly, freedom. It's these temptations that bring folks of all kinds to the Outlands. Want to meet a few? Well then, how's about a little roll call?
I'm Ben Pimental, and I play Alden Ambergris, a man with as many secrets as coins in his pouch.
I'm Gurkowski, and I play Percival Wynnemark. I don't try to be the best, it just keeps happening.
I'm SJ Nelson, and I play Madge Smalls. All I really have is a ladle and a dream, and some visions.
I'm Shaylee Bowman, and I play Kaia Vaeloris, wrestling with fury and blood, trying to master the storm inside her.
I'm Patrick Holt, and I play Twig. I may have a bit of an attitude, so don't poke the bear.
I'm Stone Mountain, and I play Zero. And I'm just a guy. Normal guy. No magic here. No, sir. Don't worry about it.
And pulling the strings is the game master. It's me, JP Coletta. So, let's jump into this episode of Roll Call. Welcome back, players, to another exciting episode. When we last left you, you had left Glimmerglass, perhaps a little better than you found it, leaving some temp HP with Caleb, and perhaps leaving something even a little more meaningful with Milo. Hope. But as you ascended to the surface with sorry, his name is Rex. I know things. As you ascended the surface with Rex, he did in fact inform you that you had access to, that he has a skiff. However, as Kaia attempted to remove some of the sand from the fan, she had an unlikely encounter with the Sandman, whose sand is sentient, ? The Sandman who also visited Madge in her dreams, and we are all now aware of thanks to a beautiful drawing. However, we all went along our merry way on the skiff towards Iron Hook Crossing. Perhaps the gates to the underworld, as it's called. Now, as you headed along your way, Twig took over driving, and honestly, kind of an expert skiff driver, if I'm being honest. Maybe no Kaia, but as you drove along, there were some heartfelt conversations had, some character moments revealed. However, that was interrupted by a game of chicken with a metal sleigh with a giant sack in the back. Twig, you did not yield this game of chicken. You did break, however, and as you broke, it skidded past you sideways, and out stepped a man, a dark figure against the beating, unyielding sun. But as he steps out of that shadow of the sleigh and into the light, you hear, well, hey, you didn't stop. Did you not see me coming? No, I'm just kidding. Y'all are real fun, ain't you? And you see before you a man with a scruffy but short white beard and white hair in these blue coveralls, just who looks as if he has been in the desert For all time. There is bits of sand that seem like melded into these knots in his beard. It's like, oh, well, I haven't had a game of chicken like that in years. How y'all doing? Oh, sorry. Name's Sandy. Everybody calls me Sandy.
I think Kaia will step forward in front of the group and kind of puff her chest out a little bit.
He will near that.
She'll take out her hand and she'll shake his hand very tightly to assert dominance.
Yes. As you do that, you're like, "Whoa, you got a strong grip there," and he will he will do it right back, and he'll just like, you're both like squeezing for dear life. He goes, "I don't know what we're doing, but I like it."
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. What'd you say your name was?
I didn't, but it's Kaia.
Kaia. Like, Kaia, I like that. All right. That's kind of fun. All right. Who's the driver? Who did that? Who done did that?
That would be me.
Well, it's nice to meet you, me. I'm Sandy.
Nice to meet you, Sandy. You call me whatever you want.
All right, I will, me. All right, so we got me. We got myself. What, is your name I? He says, pointing at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, your name's I. I got me, myself, and I. Oh, man.
Too fun. Is there something we can help you with, Sandy?
Yeah, I'm all for formal introductions, but you almost just ran us over, and we don't know who you are.
Well, to be fair, you almost ran me over, too. That's how chicken works.
You started it. That's your fault.
Yeah, but you sure finished it, buddy.
So that I didn't die.
Last time I checked, I think that I am the one who turned at the last second. We did get traded close, though, didn't we? We almost kissed.
Kaia's gonna turn to Madge and be like, "Is this what your visions are like?"
What the hell do you mean by that?
Like, this is just so chaotic. I've never, like, this whole situation is so chaotic. And she just turns back to this guy. Did you mean to run into us? Did you mean to approach us?
I was just having a good time. I'm a trader out here, and he goes ahead and pats this sack. I got all kinds of goodies. I'm part of the deep. This is actually the furthest up I ever come. How south y'all ever been? Y'all ever been past Death Ridge?
Have I?
Decisively, no.
Okay.
No one from Dustgrith ventures that far south.
Then I'll just say no.
I didn't think so. Y'all strike me as northerners. Well, actually, this one, pointing at all, this one strikes me as a real northerner, if you know what I mean.
Well, you got quite a keen eye, my friend.
I got a keen eye for a nice boot. I'll tell you what, man, I would trade you for some of them boots. And he is on the ground now, like, sniffing your boots, your white, like, alligator leather boots. Oh, that is nice year.
What would you be interested in trading?
Oh, well, that depends. What are you interested in buying? I mean, there's water, of course. Besides that, I got a couple of... And he goes ahead and starts... He literally cuts a hole in the sack, and a bunch of random items fall out, and the hole magically self-repairs. Like, I got a couple things right here. And then, of course, just say the word. I got tons of water, I'll tell you what.
Where do you get your water from? Curiosity.
Oh, kinds. Sometimes I trade it. Sometimes I find groundwater. Sometimes you get lucky and you find an oasis. But every time an oasis pops up, people just drain it instantly. But for old Sandy, I find a person.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have any regulator coils, would you?
What the hell's is a regulator coil? And can I have one?
No. Anybody else want anything from this desert man?
It's just a pile of things.
What
do you have?
I don't know. Let's see. This is this ain't nothing. Oh, he pulls out like. Well, I got this real nice dress, and he pulls out this like pink, like lacy. It's very, very clearly a nightgown. It's like, oh, but you don't want that. Oh, I got these goggles at night. They help you see in the dark. Let's see, now I got this, and he pulls out this white, what almost looks like ivory rod with a button on it. He goes, watch this. And he puts it up there, and he presses the button, and it just stays. Like, I got one of these. I found this. It's real different. I'll tell you the coolest part about it. This has been out in the desert for years. Hey, never get dirty. Look at it. And he's like walking under it, doing like limbo, like not a speck of dirt on it.
So are you implying that you would trade that for these here boots?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you could throw the boots in the pie, but I mean, this is he just hits the button and it falls to the ground. This is of a special value to me. But I'll tell you what, throwing those boots, maybe throwing that hat, maybe. Let's say I'm feeling mighty generous. 3 rations worth of water, and I'd say you call yourself a deal.
You don't need gold or anything.
Yes, I don't.
Kind of got that vibe. Yeah.
Who trades in gold? Maybe they do that up north, but way down south, past Death Ridge, nobody deals in gold down there. Don't need it. What am I gonna do but buy it?
What if we substitute the free water rations for like a hand axe? I have a hand axe. You could have that.
What kind of hand axe? Show it to me.
A lightweight hand axe. I don't know why. It's just in my inventory. I have so many in my inventory. I don't know why.
That's super fair. He's gonna like take it and he's gonna like flip it. That's pretty good craftsmanship. Who made this?
Probably Boris, right?
I was wondering if you were gonna say Boris or Caleb, like somebody like that.
Yeah, I feel like Boris probably would have made this. So I'm gonna say just my buddy, Boris.
Your buddy's got. I prefer a handle. I'll tell you what. You don't see him that symmetrical these days. You know what? All right. I'm feeling mighty generous. It is just a hand axe after all. But I will say, the boots, the hat, and this hand axe, and 2 rations of water for this here. I call it a rod that don't move.
This feels like a lot for just a rod that doesn't move.
Could I?
Have you seen this thing? He presses the button again. It stays right there.
Would Alden recognize this as an immovable rod?
Yes. Yeah. Especially an artificer, I'll give you that for.
Does this all things considered, does this sound like a fair ask?
Well, I mean, the immovable rod, as you know it, is like it's not a common item, but it's also not like super duper rare. I will say though, you're not exactly familiar with the water exchange rate in the desert.
Yeah. I know it's valuable. And that's why even 2 rations, I'm skeptical about trading on top of the other things. What about we say all this here stuff, and Alden is going to start to take off his boots as he's saying this. All this stuff here, the boots, the hat, the axe, and 1 ration of water. While he's thinking, could I also... Oh, you're going to ask for a check. I'm literally about to ask to do a check. I definitely researched the Outlands before coming here, and obviously the Guildland's information on the Outlands is limited, but is there anything in what I would have read about people like Sandy that seem to almost be timeless and roam this part of the world? Because he seems like some sort of something special, or he's just a random dude.
You know that there are... You know that it supposedly has its own economy out here, that there are a lot of people who come out here just to trade. And I will say, being a trader, I'll kind of just give you this information for free, since you were coming out here to do trade anyway. You would certainly know that there's kind of 2 kinds of towns and 2 kinds of places in the Guildlands. Or sorry, in the Outlands. There's the people, as he's calling you, the Northerners. Places like Duskrith, like even if they're cut off, they still do trade with the outside world. And because of that, gold has remained a standard. But there's people who live even further into more dangerous territory, and those are people who have completely committed their entire lives to living out in the desert and have no contact with the outside world, and therefore have taken on their own economies. I won't give you any more than that, but I will say you can make a persuasion check if you'd like to talk Sandy down to 1 ration.
I would. Okay. 22.
You know what? I like y'all. In fact, where is it? He goes ahead, he pulls out a couple various items, goggles, a couple things just coming out of his pants, and then eventually he finds, all right, I'm gonna throw in something else for free. Boots, hand axe, 1 ration of water, and I'll give you this here rod that don't move, but y'all also gotta take this, and he throws you the whistle. I'll tell you what, you whistle that whistle, I'll hear you want to buy something. It'll take me a day to get here. Let me tell you, Bessie here, it goes ahead and just like knocks on the sleigh. She can clear this desert faster than anything out there. You blow this whistle, I'll come find you.
How we feel about this?
Yeah, take it.
Sure.
We're at our most water poor right now, so if we live and fix the condenser, we could... I mean, I know some of you human-esque people, those goggles at night would be pretty useful, so we can't get them now, but I'd be happy to do business with Sandy when we're a little richer.
All right. Yeah, so I will hand over the boots the hat as well? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, please.
Cool. The boots, the hat,
You can keep the hand axe.
and the ration of water.
All right. He takes that ration of water, and you watch as he pages it back a little before he does this, and then he cuts another hole in a different side of the sack, and you see that there's like almost a lake of water in there, and he just dumps it into this lake and then magically mends it shut. Well, all right. It was a pleasure doing business and playing chicken with y'all. I hope our paths cross again sometime. If you don't mind me asking, where are you folks headed?
Just like, a little more north of here. Northwest.
A little more northwest. Oh, man. Y'all are following that same path that that priest feller took. I ain't seen him since then. I done give him a whistle, too. He never blew it.
Father Brian?
Yeah, that's what he called himself. Brain or something like that, yeah. Real good-looking fella, too.
Oh, okay.
But he went
Sexy.
to Iron Hook Cross.
Yeah. Is that where y'all are going? Because I wouldn't recommend it. Even old Sandy don't go near there. No water worth that.
Right. Well, then. Nice playing chicken with you.
You don't ever wear like a plague mask, right?
No, but I got a couple if you want.
Good.
I think we're okay. Do you have a last name, Sandy?
Nope.
All right. Well, we'll whistle if we need you.
All right. Well, y'all have fun dying. Hope I hear you that whistle someday. Anyway. And he pounds on Bessie and goes, "Caw, Bessie!" And he just hits it, and it suddenly zooms off in the opposite direction.
Well, then. That was interesting. I'm glad
Was he
we're alive.
real?
Yeah. I think so.
Bessie's the name of the eel in my backpack.
What?
Nothing. Let's keep going.
That actually just reminds me, have you been feeding?
Yeah, when no one's
Yes.
looking.
I picture the eel living in one of Madge's water rations. Like, we haven't gotten that desperate yet, but if we get to 9 days, Madge is gonna have to drink some eel water.
Yeah, don't worry yourself with that. Madge has got it under control.
I like that. So, Ben, I hope you have subtracted 1 water ration from your inventory.
Kaia, why don't not that you weren't doing a good job, Twig, but in
It's
case
okay.
there's
She
anything
can
unexpected.
drive again. I don't want that. That kind of scared me. So
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I did
I'll drive
good
you down.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. You did great.
Okay. You don't have to patronize me or anything, but
Well, no, I wasn't trying to. I. You did good.
As this is happening, as soon as Alden feels that Sandy is out of, eye shot, he will, from his bag, grab another pair of boots and put them on.
do you have another Doug Dimmadome hat?
No, I only have one of them, but that stuff that Boris said to me on the first skiff, I was confident in my boots, but I figure better safe than sorry. I got multiple changes of outfits back in that big old trunk I got, but I only brought 1 pair of boots. Or a backup pair.
Kaia drives. We should go.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive.
All right. As you carry on, there are no more games of chicken. The night begins to wind down. You can continue driving through the night, and it would probably get you there by morning, or you can rest here for the evening and pick things up, and it will take you probably about the half a day in the morning.
Kaia, are we good with? Well, let me look around. Can I see if this is like a safe-ish place to?
Yeah, actually,
rest?
make a perception check for me.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you to roll a d20 anyway, but first this is perception.
Oh, okay. That's an 18.
An 18. So actually, you do spy that this is sort of like a clearing where the valleys of sand have like allowed a few like, what's the word? Like, it's allowed for some cover, so you can even hide yourself. In fact, you even spy a little sand cave over yonder that you could potentially even make camp and sleep inside. A little extra protection from the elements.
Okay. Do I know, like, are sand caves normally inhabited by things, or?
Could be. You'd have to check it out to find out.
All right. Well, Kaia's gonna turn around. Okay. So we could rest, which would be my vote. A little tired, but there's it looks like a cave over there. There could be stuff inside of it, but we can take care of that. No problem. It might be a bit smart to not be out in the open. Or we can drive through the night, which will lead to tiredness, but that's okay.
I mean, I would like my beauty sleep, and I feel like we can clear out whatever is in that cave.
She's just gonna give a look to you, Percival. like you know what we talked about the other night.
I could go without my beauty sleep.
We haven't hit the what was it called? The dead lake, or the?
That is the dead lake. So, fun fact is, Kaia, you would know that this sort of Dune region is in fact sort of like the precipice of the lake. Sorry, by Dune I do mean in fact sand dunes, not something that sounds like a sci-fi novel. But this is the precipice of the lake. We are not at the lake yet, but these sort of formed around the lake.
So the vehicle is still safe to be on in this area, but after we venture past those dunes,
pretty much once you get out of the valley, okay, you're gonna want to shut off.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like it's gonna be best for us to stay here, because if we go further, we're gonna have to get off the ski diff anyways, and it'll be in the middle of the dark. So
yeah, let's
just because the sharks, the sand sharks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you think best to camp here, then let's do it.
Any other objections? Oh. Okay. All right. Well, then, she's just gonna turn it off. And
so awkward.
And walk.
I'll follow. I'll draw I'm not very good with it, but I'll draw my dagger if we think that there's something in the cave that's gonna get us. I'll be ready.
Twig will see the dagger come out and kind of he'll follow behind him.
Such an asshole.
I know.
Kaia's gonna summon a great axe from the sand, and kind of venture in front.
Cool. All right.
I'll turn my cane into my rapier and follow as well.
Go ahead, and I will say, Since Kaia, you're in front, and you can do so with advantage because you have the whole party behind you, make another perception check. Or investigation check, whichever is higher. Oh, wow.
Yippee! My perception's better. Oh, thank God! Because one was a natural 1, but the other one was an 18, so that'll be 21.
21. Oh, that's boring. My dice are on the other side, so I have to roll something. Virtually, which is lame. Okay. So, as you enter into the mouth of this cave, you're looking around. You all have dark vision, and you're looking in every corner for creatures. It is surprisingly uninhabited.
Before we get too far, I think 4 of us have dark vision. I think Alden and Percival don't.
I have one foot of it.
I don't.
Oh, I shall lie. Oh, no, it's Madge. Sorry, Percival does. Madge does.
Also, I was. Could before we actually get into the cave, can I look around this cave? How big is it? And is it really sand? I don't want to be going into the mouth of something.
I give you so many props for this. You investigate the edge of the cave and you're like, wait, there's nothing in there. But you hear breathing. And suddenly, out of the sand, eyes pop up as the sand itself is a mimic. I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, shit! Kaia just screams.
Everything's a mimic.
That will be a 19 for Kaia.
A 19 for Kaia. Okay, hold on. I'm too proud of myself. Anyway. Kaia, a 19, okay. Can I get Madge?
Madge got a 15.
A 15, alright. Percival.
A 23.
A 23, okay. Alden.
21.
Anyway. Yeah, charmed. Okay. 0.
22.
22. And Twig.
5.
Okay. So, breaking the pattern there, and then... Cool. All right. So, with that, our order will be Percival 0, Alden, Kaia, Madge, and Twig. All right, and with that, we're first up as this sand creature's teeth begin to show in the mouth of the cave. Percival, what's up, buddy?
Percival's immediately going to cast Bless on Kaia, Madge, and Alden. And
Thank you.
that is for reference. That means that if you make an attack roll or saving throw before the end of the spell, you can add a d4 to the attack roll or save. And it's not limited per turn, so it's very fun. And then with my bonus action, we're on the sand out in front of it.
That's correct.
Yeah, we're not in the mouth. I'm going to use my Celestial Revelation. And I'm just going to do Inner Radiance. And my eyes are going to glow very brightly. And a radius, like a shining aura kind of expands from me in about 10 foot around me. And I think that will be my full turn. The creature would be within 10 feet of me before the end of the turn, because we're right out in front of it.
For sure.
So you take 2 radiant damage, and you can't save against it. You just take it. It's fun.
Okay. Ouch. The giant monster has so few hit points. Whatever will I do?
Yeah,
okay.
that kills it. But how bloody does it look? Like
Great.
almost down?
Anyway, 0.
Yeah. So this is how we die. How big is this opening? The mouth?
Oh, I would say it's probably like 10 by 15. I actually don't know how that actually works, but I mean it's 10 wide, 15 up.
Great. This seems super dangerous, but Zero is not trying to. Zero believes in his friends and is not trying to make matters worse. So I'm going to, for now, see how everyone else's turns go. I'm going to move away 30 feet. And I'm going to... Actually, before I move away 30 feet, Zero's going to take out a vial on his belt and is going to throw a vial of flammable oil into the monster's mouth and have that shatter.
Okay.
And is going to go, if someone can set that on fire, and then is going to run 30 feet away.
Okay, Zero, I am, correct me if I'm wrong. I do just want to say, did you not say that you were going to be right behind Kaia with a dagger?
I was right. I think I was second in line.
So you would say that you were within 10 feet of the mouth?
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
So it is going to do an attack of opportunity.
I'm just a baby.
I'm sorry. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's just double my AC. I guess.
I know the answer.
Hits.
I don't need you to say it, but I wanted you to. And that is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's going to be silvery barbs on that.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me reroll.
Easy, not one.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That still hits.
I'm so sorry. I will re-roll that. And that is going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
One less.
Yeah, I just saved you
said
basically.
Heck yeah. And so basically you're like, if somebody could light that on fire, but as you're running away from beneath the sands, the tongue continues to come up from the sand and just yeets you into the air and slams you down. Boom! As it retracts.
For flavor, am I prone or am I mechanically prone?
For flavor.
Okay, great.
No,
I crawl and keep running. so instantly,
Correct.
so badly hurt. But we'll move my 30 feet away. That's my turn.
That's what I like to hear. All right, Alden.
All right. I would like to... So there seems to be a clear front to this thing, right?
I would imagine that the tongue and the eyes are a good giveaway of what the front is, yes.
So the how far would it be to maybe get around the back?
like it's 30 feet long, so probably like 40. to get around to the back.
All right, so then I'm gonna bonus action dash. I'm gonna do a little skip, hop, and a jump, and get around to the back, so that I could be flanking this thing. And then I would like to cast Bowman Blade on my little old rapier and attack, taking a page out of my wizard friend's spell book.
Okay.
That's gonna be a
Plus a D4.
17.
A 17. Does in fact, sorry, I had to find it. Does in fact hit.
Oh wait, let me crit fish. I forgot. I didn't roll with advantage.
Okay, crit fish away.
Oh, even better. 24, but not a crit.
24. All right, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that will be 18 silvered piercing.
Silvered piercing. Okay.
And then yeah, if it willingly moves more than 5 feet, it's going to take some more damage.
That is a great thing to note. However, I do need you to make a oh gosh.
I really like
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry. That just happens. But the DC is if you want to escape. So as you this is a cursed stat block. So as you thrust your rapier into it, you try to, and I will say, since you didn't physically make contact, I'll just make it your rapier. You try to pull your rapier out, and you can't, as it is now adhered and it is now considered grapple. And on the top of your next turn, you can make a check to like your rapier ungrappled, but anything that touches it is instantly grappled. I did not make the stat block.
Wow. Okay. Very good to know. So Alden will yell out. He already used his bonus action, so this gives no one any sort of mechanical advantage, but Alden's helpful tips and trick stands to benefit. He's just going to yell out across the little sand monster, "Hey, maybe avoid touching this thing. I can't get my damn sword out of here."
Okay.
I got.
Lovely. Kaia.
Fantastic.
Have
This is just great. This is great. This is fantastic. Actually, Kaia is going to at these words, she's so freaking mad. She is going to rage. And I'll mark that off. And she is going to activate her third ability for rage, which is every hit while raging deals an extra 1d4 damage.
Like it.
On top of her other rage bonuses. And then she is going to use her very sandy great axe to actually, first I do have a question.
Yes.
So if I were to attempt to use, and if I have to use like a gust spell instead, because I do have that, I understand. Is it possible for me to try to use my Dustmancer spell, because it is a full action for me to use it, to warp this sand? Could I and if you want me to roll to hit, that's totally fine. But can I try to warp it?
That is my okay. Will you do me a favor and read me the Dustmancer description? Let me think.
Yeah. So it says
We can
no, it's fine. You gain mundane control over a myriad of particles within a range of 30 feet. As an action, you can manipulate the material and create a shroud of dust or sand that covers surfaces in a 5-foot square area, or you can cause a single word to appear in handwriting in a patch of dirt or sand. Additionally, you can cause a material that can fit in that 1-foot cube to move or assume a crude shape, such that of a creature or anything, for 1 hour.
Well, what I would say is, I think that ability, I think A, mundane is kind of the key, and also it being like a 5-foot to 1 foot like control radius. This thing is 15, 10, and then 30. So
my question was, could I affect one part of it?
Sure.
If the answer is no, that's okay.
I mean, what do you want to do?
Well, I wanted to try to free the rapier. I wanted to try to pull that part of the sand.
Now I understand.
Out of it.
I will say yes, but you will, and you can use your strength. We're going to make a contested grapple check.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Or actually, you just make a strength check, and I will, and I have a DC. All right. 20, okay. 24.
21.
21. That does beat the grapple DC. So I will say, you focus in, and Alden, you watch as like the sand around your rapier like twists into a funnel, and then shoots your rapier out with just enough force to like bend your arm back.
Ooh. All right, this is gonna be fun. Thank you, Kaia.
You just see these. I think you're behind her ish. So she's just gonna turn around. You just see like gold, like fiery eyes. You're welcome. She's just.
He's actually on the other side of it, so I don't know if
it's like peeking your head around.
Yeah, she's right.
It's like
you're welcome.
all I see are these like crazy eyes.
Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do you one better. Actually, in order to get the rapier out, a little hole at the end opens up so you can see him through the mouth.
Incredible.
And all you see is these fiery eyes. And then it seals again.
Okay, great. Yeah, if I don't do any damage to it, that's fine. I think then I will attempt to. Actually, I'll stay right up on it, and I'll my turn.
Okay, I'm down for that. Then next up, Madge.
Oh goodness. Well,
how will you fare?
Madge has the excellent idea of putting the ladle away and pulling out a different utensil. She's gonna pull out her heavy crossbow, which Madge is probably like a giant, like fucked up whisk that she kind of bent and shaped in a strange little way. And she kind of just pulls on the different parts of the whisk to shoot projectile things out of it.
Perfect. It's perfect. That's perfect.
Thank you. So she's gonna pull out a giant whisk, and she is gonna try to, since she can't use the ladle, otherwise she would. You know how she feels about her ladle. But I'm gonna roll to try to hit this thing.
Okay.
Okay, that will be a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20 to hit does in fact hit.
Okay, and so I'm gonna do a D10, and then I'm gonna add one of my slutty little side eye to my hit, so I add another D6 to my attack. And that will be, oh my god, 10 plus 1 plus, it'll be 11 to hit. And, or 11 damage, I mean.
11 damage, I was gonna say
11, I already hit it, don't you worry. And I can't possibly, if you hit this creature, if it's large, or I don't know how big this thing is, I can possibly move it 10 feet. If it's bigger.
It is considered huge.
Then never mind. 11 damage to that bad boy. And then I think that'll be it for Madge.
So as you whisk your arrow towards it, it hits like right above one of the eyeballs and sort of just pops it a little further out from the other side. It definitely took that damage.
Hell yeah.
And with that, having completed Madge's turn, we get to the fun part, which is the Dune Mimic's turn. And I think that since you are the thing standing between it and its dinner, Kaia, it's gonna make all of its attacks at you.
Bring it on.
The first one is gonna be a 12 to hit, which misses.
That misses, sorry.
The second one is gonna be a 21 to hit.
All right, that does it.
And okay, so 21. That is going to. That is going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is this already halved or no?
No, that is before halved. So I was halved to 9, right?
Beautiful.
Yes. Halved to 9. However, it does get 3 attacks, and it can replace one. Since it has now, so it reaches its tongue and it lashes towards you. It misses. Its tongue hits you bang on. And as it does, you are now technically adhered to it. So, with its third, it is going to take the engulf action. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's so fair, bestie. 21.
21.
You also have less.
Okay, cool.
Bless.
Cool. So you take
25.
So you take no additional damage because you succeeded that check. However, unfortunately, the thing that just happens is as the tongue sort of envelops you, the sand reaches around you and begins to bind your arms and legs together, and you are now restrained, and the sand begins creeping up towards your face to cover it. Anyway.
So the restrained condition, am I able to make a check my next turn? Or
the restrained condition applies while you are grappled, so you will also be able to make the grapple check. If you break the grapple, you break the engulf. The engulf is on top of the grapple and requires the grapple.
Beautiful. Fantastic.
But yes, so yes. And I'm sure you will make that check. No problem.
Kaia's just gonna scream out, hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Okay. Anyway. Twig! Last but not least.
Yeah, I'll hit it. I don't want to get too close to it, but Kaia's in contact with it. Is she still attached to its tongue? Okay.
I sure am.
You're muted, GP.
She is being enveloped by it.
Okay, I would like to cast Wither and Bloom on both of them. So that way, I'll need a Constitution saving throw from the Mimic, but Kaia gets to have 1 hit dice plus 5, which is my spell modifier.
Okay. It got a 13.
It did not pass. That's amazing. So it takes 2d10 radiant damage. And just in case, I guess I'll ask, if it's shapeshifted, it goes back to its normal shape.
Wait, this is Wither and Bloom, not Moonbeam. Right?
Oh, sorry. My bad. Never mind.
Sorry.
I literally clicked on the wrong thing. No, please do that every time.
I was sitting over here
do
being
not
like,
want to look like an idiot.
Wither and Moonbeam.
Yeah,
It's a new
exactly.
spell.
It's a new spell that I came up with right now. The hit dice thing was correct. My damage was incorrect. It's 2d6. Not bad. That's a 9. Take those. 9 necrotic damage.
Okay. You watch, I think that's very interesting. As you watch this necrotic energy mix into the Dune mimic, you watch as just like some of the sand turns black and falls to the ground.
And then I guess just with whatever movement I have, can I just kind of move my way towards where Zero went?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just kind of scoot that way. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. You got it. And with that, we are now back at the top of the round with Percival, Wynnemark.
Right. Percival. Yeah. Percival is going to cast. Oh. Okay. Percival is going to cast Dragon's Breath. And from his mouth, a huge cone of fire is going to spout towards the open mouth of this mimic. Aiming it, it's a 15-foot cone, so I don't have to like truly aim it, but trying to slightly get the oil that is inside
You
there.
very easily hit that oil. And Stone, we can absolutely cut around this. Please, is this a my discretion type thing, or is there a mechanic behind this?
As
oil?
written, if the oil is ignited before a minute, which is when it dries, which it definitely has been less than that, add to this fire damage 5 more as it ignites.
Yeah,
Understood.
I'm gonna need a dex save for this.
A dex save. Okay. That's going to be a 15.
That does. That does save. Yeah. I need to level up a little bit more.
Well, interestingly enough, it kind of doesn't matter, because as this huge fireball just ignites, and I will say Kaia is far enough away. I'm not that mean. I kind of wanted to, but I'm just gonna be nice.
Well, she
Ignites inside the mouth.
She didn't get any closer, so I knew she wasn't going to be in the way. Unless something had happened.
You watch as it just seems to like it sends up a plume of light that just this dark fiery light that illuminates its eyes that just begin to blink over and over again, spider-like at you. But you watch as it doesn't even flinch. And it doesn't seem like it took any of that damage.
Any damage?
Shit.
I was gonna say Dragon's Breath is, you could roll for half, but if it's immune to fire, then it's immune.
Yeah, if it's immune to fire. Okay.
Well, there you have it.
Okay. That's fine.
Zero's bleeding out 30 feet away. Damn it. That's fuck.
I still get. So I get from my Celestial Revelation 2 additional. 2 additional radiant damage, and then 2 radiant damage from my aura. Do those seem to damage it?
They sure do, bud.
Yeah, good. I did
It
something.
takes a whole 4 damage.
Big 4 damage.
Hey, I would have done 0 damage, so I'll take it. God, I wish I had more bonus actions. Percival's actually going to square up and take his shield and actually bang against it with his hand, and just call out to it, "Here, boy! Here, boy!"
Okay, so you bet here, boy. Bang, bang, bang over here. And one of its 8 eyes goes over to you, but the rest stay locked on its current prey. However, speaking of 0 damage, 0. What's up?
Hey, that's only entirely true. I'm gonna spit up some blood and see that it takes no fire damage. See, Kaia is wrapped up in this, and with some real fear in my eyes, look to Twig and say, do we feel like this is make things more dangerous time, or are we okay?
Oh, well, if it gets back around to you and it looks rough, get dangerous. I'm right here.
Okay. As feel really bad if something really bad happens. Yeah, okay. All I'm gonna do, I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement to start moving to a side where no one is. Where it would just be one side of the monster and me. You're muted.
Yes, I think you can do that. You can get to the left-hand side if you're looking at the mouth.
And is anyone besides the monster within 30 feet of me?
Kaia.
Do it.
No.
Kill
Oh
me.
my god, no. No. I'm going to.
Well, it's either you could target the front of the monster and that would envelop Kaia, or you could target towards the back of the monster, but that would envelop Alden. So you could take a choice.
Percival is also near Kaia. So
Yeah.
Percival
Yeah, but you're on. I sent him to the left side because you're on the right side.
I'm on the right side. Okay, cool.
If I dash, could I get to a place where it's open sand and some part of 30 feet around me hits the monster only?
If you dash, yes, I would say if you're like centering it, yes, I would say that you can get like the middle of the monster. Yes.
Okay. I feel sick. 0 starts running, and then the sand around him starts. No, this is too serious for Baywatch. This is too. 0 starts running, and the first 30 feet are Baywatch, and then something turns in him, and he keeps looking. He sees Kaia, a little bit of the sand peeling away, but he sees the sand like beginning to wrap up around her, and almost like time around him starts to speed up. He's gonna dash and move even faster, these 30 feet where it's just him alone in open desert and the monster. And he goes, okay, just once. And I'm going to cast Time Thief. And I need the monster to give me a charisma saving throw.
That is a 5.
I didn't think we were getting to this. Okay.
I'm really excited about it.
I just don't want Kaia to die. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Help me.
I rolled I rolled max damage. Which isn't a lot at this level, but
that's crazy amount of dice to all pop up anyway.
No, it just was just the odds are low. Twig can definitely see this, as I think he was the next closest to me. But I do think 0 is trying, and I think, I'm gonna be honest, Alden can see this. Alden's on top of the monster. I think he tried to move out of the line of sight of everyone else. Magic and sand picks up around 0, and his face starts like shifting and warping like it's in multiple places at once. And the magic, these like dark green tendrils latch into the side of this creature. And you see where the tendrils latch in, the skin of this sand creature begins to age and rot as it takes 8 force damage and 8 necrotic damage. And a piece of whatever is being siphoned off leaves the monster, leaving this aged scar, and goes into 0. And I'm just gonna make an executive decision. Only Twig and Alden can hear. Oh, that's good. As 0 is like fighting for control over himself, you see his face almost gets a little younger, his cheeks a little more flush as he keeps something with him, and there is a hunger that is waking back up. And that's 0's turn.
And as you do, as you eke out that cry, the warm feeling and the youthfulness is suddenly replaced by a vision. As you suddenly, it comes in flashes, hot and quick, and in this like sepia tone color. You can see it very clearly. A battle, a woman with long white hair, a man flying above, casting lightning down upon her. A battle for the sands. Sands pick up in all directions, and then suddenly, as the storm pushes towards you, you are back.
I think 0 throws up. And that's my turn.
And with that, oh gosh, it's the Alden, you're up.
What in the holy shit? What is, how do, who the, we'll deal with that later. And, Alden is going to, oh god, I'm gonna take, oh, wait, this is a poor decision. I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care. I'm gonna back up 30 feet. And then I'm gonna take a shot with my short bow.
Okay.
All right, here we go. That's crazy. I rolled with advantage because of my rogue shit that I have going on, and I rolled 2 11s. It's the same thing on both die. That was fun.
For a total of?
For plus 4 from the bless for 15, plus another 4 for 19.
Hits.
Beautiful. So that will be 11 piercing.
11 piercing.
Yeah. And then I guess, well, no, I'm too far to do this. Yeah, I don't use my bonus action. That's all I can do. I use my bonus action to just stare at 0, just open mouthed for a moment. That's what I used my bonus action for at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah. Okay. Kaia, you're up with Madge on deck.
Okay.
You
She's
may
gonna
make that strength save, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh no. Oh no. It's 14, 16 with the bless?
That bless saved you. You do, in fact, break the grapple. That bless really came in clutch for you. You like just burst through the sand out of the tongue, and you are free.
Because I feel blessed. Great, fantastic. That was my action, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Then she can't really do too much. I don't really want her to. Then I'll just be caught back in it. But then if it's catching me, then it's not hurting anybody else. So I think Kaia will stay, but she's gonna drop her. She's gonna drop her great axe, and it's gonna turn to sand. And then she's going to re-summon it as a glaive.
Okay.
As her bonus action. And then do I want to back up a little bit? Oh, I don't know. She stays. She stays. She's really mad. She doesn't know what to do.
Okay. With that, we are now up at Madge.
Right. Madge is gonna keep using that whisk, baby girl.
Yeah, baby girl.
Oh, that.
I love that so much.
Oh, that ain't good. I got an 11.
That is not gonna hit. I'm so sorry.
Is there anything I can freaking do? I don't know if there's anything I want to do right now. Give me 7 seconds.
Action surge.
Oh, wait, you're right. Thank you, Stone. I always forget that that's an option. I'll action surge. Why not? Fuck it. Yeah! That will be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Where's my dice? Okay. I'm gonna do another side eye. Fuck it. Oh, baby. That's gonna be 8 damage.
8, what damage?
Oh, what the hell is it? Piercing? Piercing.
Sit. All right.
And then Madge's. That's it. I think she's gonna aim for another one of the eyeballs.
I love that. I'm gonna say that you go into the one that you like popped out a little, and then you push it back in and pierce it, and it's just squishes everywhere.
Oh yeah. Madge feels like she's playing whack-a-mole, but with a mimic's eyeballs. And that'll be her turn.
I'm so glad you're having fun. Anyway, all right. It is now the mimic's turn. And the mimic is pissed in 2 directions right now. So suddenly, you watch as 2 of its eyes disappear from the front, get sucked in, and then Alden, right in front of your face, they just pop out, and it can now see you. And it's going to go ahead and make 2 of its attacks. 1 at Kaia, and 1 at Alden.
I will say I did back up 30 feet before I took those
30 feet?
Before I took those ranged attacks, yeah.
Never mind, it's just gonna attack Kaia.
Unless it wants to move towards me.
It doesn't. Because it's split focus. I know what you want. Ooh, Kaia, that first one's gonna be 27 to hit.
Wow. Wow, that misses actually. 'Cause I have a million AC, so yeah, that hits. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That was a very good roll. That's going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And now that it has technically sucked you into its tongue and you are stuck there, this next one is technically...
So there's no save for that? It just happens?
The grapple instantly happens because it's an adhere thing, and then the breaking and grapple is the trick. That next one, though, even at advantage, is going to be a 17 to hit.
That is my AC, so it makes it base it.
I'm so sorry. Did I already roll
That's okay.
damage for the first one?
Yeah, it was 18. I reduced it already, though.
Oh, sick. And then the next one is going to be 20 points of bludgeoning damage, up to 10.
Yeah.
And then, of course, yes.
A reaction, I am going to protective field and reduce her damage a little bit.
Yeah.
That will be reduce it by 4. Something else.
Hey. Happy to hear it. Unfortunately, it is still going to take the engulf action.
Kaia is
Which
not feeling great.
I am gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. let
You're
me
so good
do
at those.
my big metal dice. Okay. 22.
22. That does once again succeed, so you take no additional damage. But you are... And I'm so sorry, I missed this the first time. The engulfed target is restrained and blinded.
That's so fair.
So, yes.
She's just
and
gonna go, oh, fuck, Derek!
you have one turn before you are unable to breathe.
I'm so sorry.
Fair.
Did
That's so
Kaia
fair,
say
Misty.
Pop-Tarts?
No.
I
She said, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe she did.
Yeah, Ben. Kai said Pop-Tarts before she died.
It's canon. It's canon.
Okay. And with that, we now come to Twig's turn.
I feel bad because Twig definitely wants to check on Zero, but Kaia's struggling so hard. So I will yell out to Zero, and I'll be like, "Hey, focus!
Okay.
Good
I'm
job!
okay.
You did it!" And then I'm going to use Starry Wisp on the gigantic creature. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Yay! And it's gonna take 6 points of radiant damage, and it is now emitting a dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Interesting. It is glowing this faint dim light off of the sand as it is starting to look hurt, as like the sand just starts falling off of it like a rainstorm kicking up dust. And you can see that there's like a little bit of an amorphous body underneath, like this like viscous musculature underneath. Very good. It's starting to look hurt even.
I think I'll use my movement now to get 30 feet closer to where Zero is. And then that will do it for Twig.
Percival, we are back at the top of the round.
Gotcha. Okay. No fire spells. I have a sad number of fire spells that I suddenly can't do.
Did I mention I love the stat block?
Yeah, I don't. So, you know. I am going to How far am I from Kaia? I'm on the right side of the monster, and Kaia's on the other side. Is that like 10 between us?
Yeah, I'd say 10 makes of it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Percival's going to cast Cloud of Daggers, centered on the eye that's closest to me. I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers. So I need... Wait, is there a save to that?
Is Cloud of Daggers on casting, or is it on their turn?
Yeah, I need to figure that out. You fill the air of spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side, so it's centered on the eyeball.
Yep.
And a creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. Okay, so it's on turn.
It's both. No. You get to roll it now as well.
Yeah.
Enters it for the first time, which is casting.
Kookie. That is going to be... Where's my d4?
Is there a save?
Nope.
Oh.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. You shred another one of these eyeballs. It just turns around in the daggers until it is like completely shredded up and like this liquid just falls to the ground. Eyeball juice.
Hell yeah.
That's the medical term.
There's not much I can do. It has that focused on it now, so I'm gonna kind of keep that there. Oh, I do lose concentration on plus.
Oh, that is true, because you just cast it with a concentration spell.
Yep. So I do drop that, unfortunately. That will be my turn. I'll still stand there.
Roll good, Kaia.
Sorry.
I think you mean roll well.
And that's our podcast. Thank you so much for listening today.
Oh my God. Forward kill on Ben. All right.
Whoa!
No, let's get this above table. Let's take this above table. I'm taking shots. All right. He liked it. Anyway,
he's into it, the sick fuck.
It does. We know. Anyway, speaking of Ben, what fuckery do you have for us today?
I
skipped 0. I skipped 0.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Ben haunted me. 0.
Okay. Twig is 25 feet away from me, right?
More or less.
Great. I want to move within 10 feet of the monster. I am going to attempt to cast Chromatic Orb. I have to roll a con saving throw against my spell saving DC. Wait, the dice are really telling their story this day. I rolled it at disadvantage because I am haunted. But one of those is a natural 20, and the other was a 15 on the die, which becomes a dirty 20, which beats my spell save DC. I actually cast the spell. So let me roll the hit first before I start describing things. I would roll this attack. I'm just so everyone, we can cut all this. Who cares? I would roll this first attack roll at disadvantage. I have my innate sorcery active, so advantage and disadvantage cancel out. I roll it flat. I got a 18 to hit.
That does in fact hit.
Great.
And select your damage type. Fire, right?
No. I'm gonna do lightning. I think lightning seems safe. I bet poison, this thing maybe wouldn't care because it's like made of sand, and fire clearly it likes. So let's try lightning.
So as you Roll damage first.
Oh, what? Are you being gross? This thing's immune to lightning damage?
No.
Oh, okay, great. It takes... Wow. 20 lightning damage.
20 lightning damage. So, as you reach your hand back to cast your spell, you hear a familiar voice. Really? You're gonna cast time magic now? Don't you remember what happened last time?
I think Zero is trying to be focused. He's like making magic in his hands, and this voice picks up in his mind, and he, in a panic, grabs at his necklace, and the ball of lightning starts whirling and gets unstable and just like shoots a hole into this monster. And it hopefully hits.
It hits, and it does 20 points of lightning damage.
He's not here. He's not here.
You actually hit something. There's a first time for everything, little Zero. God.
Can't be here. He's not here. And I think I'm gonna see as Zero's like almost falling prone into a panic attack. The only thing that's pulling him out of it is he sees Kaia, and he sees this sand still closing in around her. And he goes, "No, come on." And that bit of time is going to launch out from him and go to Kaia. And Kaia is going to heal for 6. As some of the sand that's closing around you, you almost see the sand that's like beginning to go into your throat. You see little flecks of like tiny cloths or something gold and green, and that sand reverses just slightly, enough for you to like gain your breath back and close some of the wounds you've taken.
Expended that charge.
Yeah,
Kaia, as you receive that healing, at first you feel that warm golden clocks, as you were describing, coming over you, and you literally feel as if your skin is repairing itself, as if you're unwinding the damage that was just done to you. And then suddenly, just as you feel that, your mind is suddenly filled with the same flashes that Zero's was. A woman with white hair in the sands, a lightning storm being controlled by a man flying above, and suddenly a dust storm, and you're back.
We're going for broke. This lightning shoots out of Zero, hits the monster, and you see, I can keep going. And he pulls some of it back, and you see again some of this withering is pulled off of him as I used a leveled spell. And Zero's cheeks go kind of gold, and his eyes go green and blue and gold. And I'm going to expend not my charge, but 2 charges of meta magic to quicken spell Sorceress Burst on the monster.
Holy crap!
We're gonna sleep after this, right? A dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna pick lightning again. Oh shit! Okay. Whoa. Okay. Zero's big day. It's lightning. You roll 1d8. If you roll an 8 on your d8 for the spell, you can roll another d8 and add that to the damage. I rolled an 8, so I'm gonna add some more. 14 more lightning. As time rewinds and you see the bolt of lightning that I've shot out, like, redirects its path, goes back in my hand, and I launch it again into a new spot, breaking a bigger hole in this monster.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit. Sun's getting real low. Oh shit. Fuck. Zero does not look like himself. He is calling on magic that people haven't seen before, that like some of which maybe Twig maybe hasn't seen before. And as he's going, he sees the healing take on Kaia, and it almost like revs his engine, and he goes, "Yeah, I can get going. I can get going." And he reverses time, sends this lightning back through it, and the orb of lightning almost like congeals inside the monster and detonates again. Not unlike maybe a detonation that we've seen Zero do on himself by accident, but this time in the right spot as he breathes in this magic that he seems to be pulling out of the very life force of this monster. That's what you fucking get! Put her down! And you see the lightning, the last bit of it, slices at the tongue and severs what was holding Kaia. As when this creature comes to rest, almost like a heart murmur, or like when you get too much adrenaline, you'll see Zero will like will fall to his knees, and it looks like he might throw up again. But like as the magic is kind of pulsing around him as he's trying to sort of calm himself down. Twigsy.
I'm coming. Hey, calm down. It's okay. Hey, I'm right here. You did it, dude. You okay?
That was different.
That was exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Kaia?
Let's
okay?
check. I'm sure she's fine.
There's just a pile of sand over her. And she's just like almost like a mummified. Like you can just see like the outline of her body just covered in the sand as she just starts like coughing and just like kind of like throws up some sand.
She's conscious.
Oh my god. Good job. That was good. Good job. Thanks. Sorry.
No, don't.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You guys did great.
Everyone did great, I think. Solid work all around.
Percival's gonna walk to Kaia, and his hands are gonna glow white. And he's actually gonna hold out his hands towards your arm and pause and just look, waiting for confirmation. Like, that's okay.
What are you gonna do?
Healing.
Thanks. Yeah.
And Percival grabs your arm and you heal 2d4. So that's 5. And the whole time that he's doing this, Percival will be giving a very questioning look over towards Zero.
I think at this point you'll see, for those of you at home, innate sorcery lasts a minute, and you'll see that magic, like there was almost like a circle around him of like sand being pushed back, even when he fell and stood back up, even when he was walking with Twig. It doesn't look, I was gonna say it doesn't look dangerous. That's not true. It isn't immediately hurting Twig, but it is sort of, there is a field being generated. And I think as this healing is cast and you see Zero start to catch his breath, the sand is going to, at his feet, sort of calm down. And that gold and green and blue in his eyes will fade, and they'll just be his normal green eyes.
Twig will also give Zero a cure wounds while he's calming down. 10.
Thank you. So I guess that's not a safe place to sleep. Good.
No.
Good, Kaia. Catching teeth before we went in.
Well, she kind of, I think like for the first time, she kind of seems lost. Like she's kind of like looking around, like not knowing where to direct everybody. And I think after that fight, kind of feeling completely useless. She just kind of, for the first time, as she like, I think her rage kind of died like during that fight, like as like the sand was kind of like getting into her throat and stuff. Like I think like panic set in. I think she dropped out of the rage. But I think she's calmed down, and I think she just kind of looks small for the first time as she kind of curls into herself a little bit, and just kind of backs up. Just any ideas where to?
Why don't we could? Maybe we just make camp around the skiff. It's a structure. We have bedrolls. As long as a sandstorm or anything doesn't come, maybe just there.
Sure. She's just gonna walk.
Could I do some sort of Arcana check?
About what, Ben?
No, you can't.
just something I happened to see about, I don't know, 30 seconds ago in game time.
Sure.
Percival also will 100% do one, but I did not see the bulk of it. I only saw the final innate sorcery.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make some Arcana checks for her. Did you roll them?
Not yet, no. Or at least I didn't. 18 from Alden.
18.
24.
Okay. And specifically, you are just trying to be like, the answer is like, what was that? Is the question we were looking for?
What? Here, you go first.
Percival's specifically going to kind of do a more direct, like, what is this magic? And have I encountered something similar to this before? That's kind of what mine's going to be aimed at.
Okay. And then, Alden, is yours similar? Or is yours a slightly different line of inquiry?
So, I mean, connected, but the thing that Alden would really be focusing on is, like, the lack of control that he saw and the almost, like, split personality moment that Alden and Twig would have seen at the beginning of all of that.
So, 18 to 22, I will provide you. Percival, you have never seen any specific magic quite like Zero's. However, you can recognize the school pretty well, just from like the type of decay isn't the type of with necromantic magic, that is almost an instant just wither. Whereas this magic that you just saw was chronomancy, the magic of time.
Yeah, the most powerful.
Yes, Brennan, we're huge fans. We'd love to have you on the show.
Please come on the show.
Please come on the show. Anyway, I would say you have not seen this particular brand anywhere. And you would also know that while it's incredibly powerful, It's also pretty rare in the Arcane Dominion. There are not a lot of chronomancers. I would also even give you that that the hillbillies to the south in Sanctamara also very, very, very much frown upon that type of magic. More than, they frown upon arcane, but it is particularly profane to mess with time and death. Where are the two? Now, Alden.
I would say it is canonically hill bobbies.
They're hill bobbies, actually.
I'm sorry, hill bobbies. The hill bobby, the bobby hills.
Thank
to
you.
the south.
Thank you so much, JP.
Oh my God. All right. Yes. And Alden. Yeah, it definitely seemed like Zero was talking to / and about someone else. Throughout that. I would say that's kind of all. That's kind of all you can glean from that. It was definitely communicating with an entity of some kind, or at least trying to block an entity out.
Heard. Okay.
I think you'll just see Zero is glued to Twig and has gone back to their backpacks and are getting out bedrolls and almost looks kind of sheepish or embarrassed isn't the right word, but something like that, as he's just trying to make camp. But is on Twig.
Okay. Well, as the dust settles, and as the dust settles on this fight, how are we setting up camp?
I think Kaia is gonna walk back probably first. I don't know. She's really lost. Kind of in her head, I think. Yeah. She's just all right. And she's gonna go and grab her bedroll out of her backpack that she had left on. Actually, I don't think she would have left it. No, it would have still been on her back. So she's gonna pick it up from the sand, and then she's gonna go back to the skiff and and just set up her bedroll. And I think she's just gonna lay down and stare up at the sky.
Yeah. Sense to me. Everybody else, how are you? How are you sleeping? Or are not? Maybe some conversations want to be had.
I think Madge will very silently lay her sleeping bag a little too close to Kaia's and just also lay on her back and start staring up at the sky next to her.
I think Kaia will just turn her head to yours. Hey. And then she'll just turn her head back and look back up at the sky.
Madge will turn her head and go, hello, and then turn her head back up to the sky. I know how you feel, and I'm not a strong, powerful woman like you are. But I know how it feels to get my ass kicked and thrown in the sand, and you all made me feel better about it. And this is only temporary. You know, you can't have the hills without the valleys. And I've seen you kick everybody else's ass. So I'm sure this is temporary. And I know you know that, but I know in the moment it sucks and it feels real shitty. But I have no doubt about you. So if that means anything. And we don't even have to talk about it. We can just lay in the sky if you want. But I just want to let you know that I think you're great.
Thanks. Yeah. Sucks not to feel strong when, like, you're supposed to be strong. I mean, I was meant to protect you guys, so I think... yeah, I just think not being able to do that kind of sucked. Especially because that's what I thought that I was good at. So not being able to do the one thing that I could, and I just really hate seeing that I need magic and not being able to do it just sucks.
You don't need magic. I mean, it's cool and all. Yeah, I mean, I have my own weird little thing I do, but you don't need it. And there's a reason it's not just you out here doing this alone. There's all of us. There's 6 of us for a reason, you know. You're here to protect us, and you have been. Trust me, you have been. But I mean, you're a very powerful person, and whether you do end up having magic or you don't, that's not going to change the incredible person that you are, and the strength that you have, and your ability to carry on. But I understand. You know, I was supposed to protect my grandma, and here I am, 1,000 million miles away. I get it. But if you need someone to tell you that you're doing a good job, it's me. You're doing a great job, and I believe in you. And sometimes you gotta fall on your butt to get back up again. And falling on your butt sucks. It's in the sand. It's all up in there. It's everywhere. I don't like it at all. It's no good. But magic or not, I think you're a really cool lady.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why did you... I feel like I've been crying a lot recently.
It's
so
okay
I
to be nosy. I don't care.
Well, why did you leave your grandma? Like, did you choose to? Or...
No. It's very... Where I'm from is very strange, and there's a lot of religious shenanigans going on, and some cultists, as I call them, hurt my grandma real bad, and froze her hand off, and took her ring. And one day they were marching around, and I saw one of them with my grandma's ring on their finger. So I went up and I took my ladle and I cut that man's hand off, and I got my grandma's ring back. 'Cause that's not his fucking ring. And
it's
they
not
didn't
his
like
fucking ring.
That's exactly. See, you get it. And they didn't like that very much, and they chased me out of Morelumen, and I didn't get to say goodbye to my grandma, and I don't know if she's okay. But I just kept running. They kept following me until I couldn't run anymore, and now I'm here, and it's hard. It's real hard. But I have my grandma's ring on my hand, and I got her ladle, and I'm here to help all of you. But then I hope hope one day I can come back, and I hope to the gods she's okay. But yeah, that's why I'm here. It's kind of crazy. I'm not very violent by nature, but I saw that ring on his hand, and I said, "Oh my goodness, I gotta get that fucking thing back." And he's not very happy about it. But a hand for a hand. That's what my grandma always says.
That's a good thing to live by.
Absolutely.
Can I see the ring?
Oh, absolutely. I show it to her. It's very old, like an old random gem that looks like it was washed up in the sea or something strange, like wrapped in some wire. All very clunky, but made with love. And it kind of, I would say it glows with the green glow that when Madge's grandma gave her the ladle, it has a little bit of that on it. I'll slide it off, and you can try it on.
Oh my goodness. Okay. She's gonna try it with different fingers. I think there's a couple that it fits on. She kind of puts it up to the sky.
It's birdie.
I don't really wear much jewelry, but is it magic?
I'll be honest. I really don't know. I think it might be. It could be. I didn't get the chance to ask her about it. I just know she always wore it. And I knew I had to get it back. But maybe one day I'll find out. Maybe when I see my grandma again. But you think so?
I mean, think about prophetic, which I really don't know much. I mean, my family has a lot of them, but I don't know. You've just been seeing your grandma a lot, which could mean a different thing. But I don't know. I think there's something.
Thank you. I hope so. I hope so too.
Here's that back.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to steal it.
I just kind of just eyeing it the whole time. It was like, oh, you want to try it on? Oh, there you go. She's trying to be nice. But it's Madge slips it back on. Yeah, maybe it is magic. I don't know. I'll have to ask her.
What does it make you feel, safe?
Yeah.
Or she's with you?
Yeah, when I hear it in my visions, I think it feels nice to have a little piece of her. As gory and macabre as it is, how it all happened, it's nice to have that piece of her with me.
Well, that feels pretty magical.
And my grandma, she got her hand cut off and she's doing okay. So I think you'll be okay too. How about that?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And she's just gonna turn her head, look back up at the sky.
I'm just gonna grab her ladle and hold it and look up at the sky and close her eyes.
Sweet. Anyone else for campfire before we go to bed?
Alden walking over to camp, he's gonna unroll his mat and just kind of be on the edges of the camp, but he's gonna lay his mat out in a way that no matter where he's laying, he's usually a back or right side sleeper, so regardless whether it's in his peripherals or not, he'll be able to see where Zero and Twig are. And he is going to take off his little Colonel Sanders bow tie and roll it up and put it in his pack, and the Alden facade will fade, and he will undo the top couple buttons of his shirt and just kind of overall make the kind of uptight aesthetic of Alden kind of fade away a little bit, and the whole time eyeing Twig and Zero.
I don't think that it wouldn't be lost on Zero. This sort of stripping down, this like truth laid bare of Norx. And I would say those of us who trance probably see this quite easily. But Zero goes to bed beside Twig very quickly, or pretends to go to bed. And some number of hours, or minutes or hours into the night, he is going to shift and in a movement that Twig is probably kind of used to, even though Zero is taller and a little bit bigger than Twig. Zero is going to get really close to Twig and kind of lay his head on Twig's chest, and just under their breath, in sort of a bubble that maybe people can see this movement, but only two of them can hear. Zero will just be whispering, "I'm sorry, I thought she was gonna die. I thought I could handle it."
You did handle it. You handled it really well. I mean, there were some hiccups, but buddy, that was the best magic I've ever seen you use. It hit, it hurt, and it saved us. You got us out of that. What's wrong?
I don't like how good it felt.
Sure.
I heard you and it brought me back, but I wanted to keep going. I'm always so hungry. I just don't like being like that. Okay. And he's almost like palming your cloak, like he's pressing his face into your chest. I'm glad it works. I didn't think it was going to work that well. And
I get it. He'll put a hand on the top of your head.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. You know, sometimes when I'm a bear or a lion, it feels really good to slash stuff up or bite things or, you know, throw my weight around. It feels good, but you know, you were in control. That's good. You're talking to yourself a little bit. Is it? You all right?
Yeah. At first, it was just the hunger. Like I wanted to hurt that thing. I wanted to take something, and then when I tried to cast the spell, it was I know sometimes you think I'm just seeing things, but it was that wolf.
Oh, your dog? You're always talking about your dog.
Fucking asshole.
You say he's an asshole.
He is, and he was telling me that I couldn't do it, and then even when I did do it, he was, I don't know, trying to make me mess up or confuse me or...
But you didn't mess up. You did it. You killed that thing. And you saved Kaia and me and Alden.
Thanks, Twix.
Don't let the dog tell you you're less than, okay? He's a dog.
Yeah.
Maybe try and get along with the dog. Dogs are usually nice to people.
He's like a... He's not a... I like dogs.
Yeah, me
he's
too.
Not... He's like a demon or a ghost. I don't know what he is. He's an asshole.
Yeah,
And
I
he
get that part.
Keeps trying to mess me up. But if I see him again, and if I have a bit more control, I'll try to.
Yeah.
He is real.
I believe you, okay? And if I ever see the dog, that'd be awesome.
I'm not.
You wouldn't lie about that. I know you.
Thanks.
Just, if you ever feel that hunger again, just take a breath and look around. I'll be there somewhere.
It's kind of what I'm afraid of.
Hey, come on.
I
You
think
think
you'll see his eyes go
you
to
think-
your hair.
You think you can take me?
He's an asshole.
You know you can take it, Zero. What's up?
What?
What's up?
Oh. It's nothing. I thought. I'm just tired.
All right.
Good night, Twixie.
Good night, bud. You did a good job today.
I think he just. It's one more of those, like, almost like a comfort titan. Like he just holds Twig real close to him. And his body kind of relaxes and he'll fall asleep like that.
Wonderful. As we all doze off into dreamland, everyone gets a restful trance or dream. Except for Kaia. Kaia, your mind on repeat. You cannot get out of your head during this trance. Anytime you begin to trance or even begin to doze off, lightning flashes over and over again above the desert, a dry lightning storm that will not stop. And the constant vision is this bolt of lightning hitting a woman who is transparent, white, long hair, and her shriek playing over and over again. And then the dust storm comes and sweeps you away with it, and it plays again. Zero, you share this dream as well, but it's almost faded. Like you're watching it in like low resolution, if you will. And the only difference between your dream and Kaia's dream is that yours is accompanied by, you know you could take them all with you. You're a killer and a failure. It's what you do. And that's where we're going to go ahead and leave off for today.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Hey, you met
Happy
Santa.
holidays.
You met Santa.
Yeah, we met Santa Claus.
We met weird desert Santa.
At the end, sorry, give the goodbye speech.
Well, truly, thank you everyone so much for listening and watching, as always. We want to give a quick shout out to our incredible artists for our show. Our logo designed by @RealSimonVouillet and character designed by @Jules_Lorraine. If you are enjoying the show, please give us a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really does help us with the algorithm. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell so that you can listen to new episodes as soon as they come out. And if you want early access to our bonus content, like our downtime episodes, where we talk about each episode and give you the behind-the-scenes scoop, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/rollcallproductions and become a patron today. Last but certainly not least, please follow us on Instagram and TikTok @RollCallPod and tell us how much you are loving the show. Thank you so much. Good night. And remember, if you have a demon wolf inside of you telling you mean things, don't listen to him. You're worth it. Good night, everybody.
Aww.